it's Nevaeh and I'm here to sprinkle my thoughts on you guys. I'm getting ready to head to school, so I have about 5 minutes. But before I leave to school, I just wanted to come and talk about a little topic that I was inspired by a conversation that I had last night and a video podcast that I watched this morning. So basically, in this podcast, this girl was basically talking about how as you get older, the neuroplasticity in your brain weakens, and whenever you're younger, it's the strongest. But in order to keep your brain sharp, it is important to keep learning, to keep educating yourself, whether or not you're in school. And then a conversation that I was having last night, I was talking to somebody and he was basically talking about how even though he knows that college can be a scam, he's still going because he knows that he could get a higher paying job. So I wanted to tie all that in together and come on here and remind somebody that sometimes you don't feel like going to school or you don't feel like getting an education because when you're young and you're like fresh out of high school, all you can think about was all of the school that you just completed. Like sometimes it feels so exhausting, it feels so tiring to even think about going to school. Feels like, why would I go another 4 years after I've been going for like 12 plus years already? And the answer is because one, you could get a higher paying job whenever you graduate. Jobs look at people as just another number. They're willing to fire you. Like, they don't care about your circumstances. They don't care about your living situation. They don't care about your bills, your car payment. They don't care about anything that you have going on. They will fire you in an instance. But whenever you have an education, you're more likely to go and find another job a lot quicker than somebody who doesn't. Also more likely to find a higher paying job than somebody who doesn't. But on top of that, with school, even though it can be a scam because it's taking all of your money, if you look at it as an investment, you will be rewarded with not only more money, but knowledge. You will be rewarded with knowledge because knowledge is something that cannot be taken away from you. No matter what you learn helps you throughout your life. It keeps your brain sharp. It keeps you being motivated to do and explore more things. It's just something that is super important. I think sometimes we take that for granted. Most Americans don't get an education. I have taken for granted my education for the first 2 years. Honestly, I hated my general ed classes. I would never want to take my general ed classes again. But if I could do anything differently, I would probably tell myself to be a lot more intentional with the things that I was learning so I could say that I know a little bit about everything. Just a little bit about everything. But I didn't take it as seriously as I could have or as I should have. But it's okay. I'm still in school and now I'm trying to take my education a lot more seriously, trying to read a lot more than I did because I was good for never reading. And like barely like I was doing things on a whim. I wasn't doing things to my fullest extent. I wasn't reaching my fullest potential. So I'm really glad that now I have like this understanding of how important it is to learn. And also like even going to college, even though I'm just in my third year, it has changed my mind about a lot of things in the way that I view the world in so many different ways. So I'm very grateful to be in a space where I can continue to be educated on different topics. But I just came here to say, if you are somebody who is second guessing whether or not you should go to school and you're questioning whether or not it'd be worth it, I'm here to tell you to weigh out your options because there's other ways and other forms of learning. And if you genuinely feel like it would be a waste of time or you found something that could pay you good or you're an entrepreneur and you started a business that makes more sense, then, weigh out your own options. But if you are somebody who is aspiring to go to school and you kind of have a lot of cons, but you want more pros, a pro is your education. Knowledge cannot be taken away from you. And jobs may treat you like a number, but you will have an easier time finding another high paying job than someone who does not have an education. So I hope this helps. I'm about to head off to school. I have 3 classes today. But thank you guys for watching. Holla at your girl, be real or be real. Mwah.